الصلاة على النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم صل على سيد الأمين ورسول الثقلين وعلى آل المشرفين التابعين وأصحاب المتوادين التابعين وأمة خير الأمة العالمين. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا الإسلام وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. Our viewers scattered across the globe, wherever you are, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, because of the difference of the latitude and the longitude. We thank God Almighty Allah for everything. We are going to bring you the balloting 2024 as certified by the Electoral Commission. But we are going to take the two major political parties, and for that matter, the L5 fraternity and then the NDC. So, according to the ballot or balloting, MPP under the shade of Baumia, they have 1, and the NDC under the umbrella of Jomama, they have 8. So we are going to explain the numerical interpretation and the numerical influence of these numbers based on 2024 elections. So most people, they will just say that this one, it is this 8, it is this, all this is pieces of nonsense. If you don't know something, don't talk. You have to take the number, and you have to take the date, the time, and then you have to also know the code of the candidate, and then the year 2024, and you have to also know the country code, not the 223, no. When you see Ghana in letters, when you melt it in numbers, you see that 7 plus 8 plus 1 plus 14 plus 1, which is equals to 31. So you take this 31, you add it, you do your division, addition, mathematics, and all the, all the signs. After that, then it will give you the outcomes. So when you take Baumia as 1, the 1 means that if it's not twisted, it means that he is going to, if he is going to win the elections, he is going to win the elections one touch. That's meaning of the 1. If it's not twisted at the time of the balloting, and that of Muhammad will see. So that 1 means that he's going to win one touch if he's going to win the election, or in case he's going to win the elections. That's the meaning of the 1. And the 1 could also mean that he is going for 110, and then he will come back later and continue like the way Muhammad and Trump did. That's the second directions of, or the meaning of the number 1 when you aggregate it, and then when you take it on the table. Or he's going to do an election 2 times, or there's going to be, when you take it in a different direction too, he's going to take the 1, and then they will go for first round, and then they will go for second round. So the first round, which is half plus half, is equals to 1. But that one, the meaning is shallow, and it's shallow, it's not strong, because his code is 1, so his code is 2, so he must respect the code. Either 1 half plus half will be equals to 1, or he'll go for 1, and then he's going to win the election once, in case he's going to win. Then he will come back again, so that he will meet the code. So that's the 1, and then the second one that is coming. That's the meaning of that number when you take it to Baumia. On the contrary, when you go to John Mama's 8, if it's not twisted at the time of balloting, because when it's twisted, you are doing something to you yourself, it doesn't have any impact. So when you take John Mama's 8, it means that he has 4 in the realm automatically, and is going to add it to the 4 that was minus in the past, which is equals to 8. Means that he's going to have additional 4 years so that he will rule the country. That's the 8. Or if that meaning is not okay, it could be that he will go 4 years, And then in the future, something will happen miraculously, and then he will also have additional 4 that will make him 8. It could be that. So when you compare and contrast all these numbers, the 1 is stronger in the side of God and religion, and then the 8 is stronger in the side of politics and other global activities. But when you look at the 8 of Muhammad, it's stronger than the 1 of Baumia, because the 8 of Muhammad already, he historically and politically, he needs 4 that everybody knows. So when he needs 4 and he has the 8, it means that there is a tendency of him getting additional 4 to make it 8. But Baumia is miraculously that he will win the elections with the 1, so that it will be a history by miracle, because of the number. It's a miraculous number. But numerically, it's not surprising, because that's the, among all the numbers, that's the best number that Muhammad will take, which is 8. So when you weigh, you put them on the what? On the scale, you weigh. The 8 is having advantage, major hands or upper hands than the 1 or than all of the numbers, because Muhammad is expected to have 4 additional years, and then already he has 4, he had 4, and he's now looking for 4. So it means that in the realm, when God says that he's going to be the president, he's having the 4 in the realm, then you add it to the 4 that he was a president, that will give you 8. So these are the interpretations of the what? Of the numbers. So in total, the 8, when you take it also, you know that it's a factor of 24, because the year is 2024. So 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is equal to 24, if arithmetically I'm not mistaken. So when it's 24, 8 plus 8 plus 8 is equal to 24. And Muhammad is looking for his 3rd swearing in. His 3rd swearing in. He was sworn as a president at the death of Muhammad in 2012 to the election petition, and then now he wants additional 1. So when you take it that way too, it also has a numerical sense. So these are the meaning, but it's only God who knows what is going to happen. So we are still calculating, but with this about the balloting, in all the balloting, the sensible one which matches is that of Muhammad. And then, but the one also is also a miraculous number that can make a miracle. So this, in short, is our explanation. So with the passage of time, we'll look and see how the percentage of the elections is going to be, and then what is it and what is that. So with the balloting, this balloting, when you weigh all the distinct candidates, the 8 matches the person who has it. So the little and then the rest of the knowledge is in the hands of God, and then whosoever wins the elections, we are satisfied, and we are praying God that any of the candidates and should work hard. The number is very important, but your working is more important than the number. And spiritually, you can also work hard. Even the smaller party, although I didn't discuss about you can also work. Whilst we are talking, maybe it's a smaller party that is winning, we don't know. So it's only God that knows.